Do you want to know?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ozitochi. I film wonderful and amazing video, and guys, watch this video from the beginning to the end. And if at the end of this video you love me, you love us, which we know you are going to love, don't forget to subscribe and be a part of this beautiful family, guys. Today's video is a very hilarious one. Like, we are just here chilling, and we came back from our appointment. We are here on the bed lying down, and I entered YouTube. I started seeing seeing breast saga, breast milk wahala. Yes. What is trending now is breast milk. So I decided to just pick my camera and let's just talk about it. I have some questions to ask them now. You guys know that very soon me, I will be in the ministry of breast milk. So I want to come and ask them now. Let us even discuss our own even before the breast milk starts. So we will not do breast milk saga. You understand? So let's start now to talk our own.
Do breast milk saga.
Okay.
This
So
is one trending
yeah,
now.
it's breast milk. So I don't know if you guys know Akah and Claire. I used to watch them on YouTube. Like, they are couple I love so much. The guy is from Igbo and the girl is Yoruba. They are beautiful couple. They just had a baby. Like, I just love them. And they did a video that is going viral now where they were talking about breast milk. So the girl was a kind of sharing the struggle she's having as a first-time mom breastfeeding, while the husband, she was angry that the husband told her that she has to pump and put in the in the freezer stock, you know, bring out breast milk and store in the freezer. So for us that are about going into this journey, I'm like and looking at her, you can see her struggle. Like, she was going through a lot, like emotional, you know. I used to hear that when a woman give birth newly, they have a lot of hormones, a lot of things going on their mind. So when I was watching that video, I could feel like she was just trying to express her struggle, her feelings to the husband. Although they had one thing I took from that video is their communication. Like, they sat together to talk about the issue, which is something that is hard these days. Like, it's something that makes marriage more easier when couple can be able to sit down and talk about, no matter how difficult that problem is, the ability to sit down and talk about it. So that is one of the things I noticed from that video, and like, I gave them this hand, sitting down talking about it. But after watching that video, I'm like, let me come and ask some questions, you guys, so that it will be on record that we had this discussion.
Breast saga.
It's breast saga. Yes. So now the question I want to ask you now is, if I give birth now, the first time mom, and you notice that I'm struggling breastfeeding that child, and you notice that, like, I'm going through a lot, it's not easy for me, are you going to insist as the father, as the husband that you are, that I will keep on breastfeeding that child? Or are you going to, like, for example, maybe I'll tell you, can I start giving this baby milk? So what will be your advice when you see me struggling while trying to breastfeed? Because I want to be the best mom, I don't want to give my baby a formula I want. What will you do when you see me in such situation?
When you say struggling, that means you are not proper okay.
Yeah.
One thing about breastfeeding a child, from the experiences gathered from women that have already
Giving
birth
around us
and discussed about what happens around them during the time of breastfeeding a child. You know, my own side, I can't say, though the man has the right to ask wife, please breastfeed my baby, breastfeed our baby. But in terms of when you see that the woman is struggling on the process, I think it is also your duty to help the woman out, in the sense that if the woman is not okay, I don't see how the child will also be okay, because you know, newborn baby, they normally need mostly the attention of their mom,
Yeah,
more than that of
the
dad.
father.
So the woman has to be very strong enough in order to take care of the baby. When a one part is lacking, that means there will be a problem. If she's struggling to breastfeed the baby, there's other alternatives
Okay.
like milk. I won't sit down and see my wife struggling because what they call it.
I want to do 6 months
Okay,
babies friendly.
they call it 6 months baby friendly.
Yeah, the one they do for.
No, I think supermarkets by the side of my house, all the milk there will finish. I will go and pack milk and keep in the house, so that the baby will have enough to take. Okay, so you don't have to stress the woman. Somebody may tell you that I'm not proper okay. Inside me, it's not okay. You that beside may not really understand what she's passing through, because that very body, the very body is not your own.
Yeah.
You can only feel it when, if it is possible to transfer the body to your own body. That is only when you feel it.
Yeah.
But you can only feel sorry for the person. Oh, I feel what you are passing through, but you are not really inside the person to understand how
the
how
person
deep
is feeling.
how deep
the pain
the
is.
pain is.
Yeah.
That's my contribution.
Okay.
That's my contribution.
You guys, you know why we are having this discussion? As we are doing the video, we're also having our own discussion to avoid our own breastfeeding saga.
Which discussion? You asked me a question, I have answered.
Okay. Okay. Another thing I want to ask now again is that, do you think, because I was reading some people's comments and some people were saying in the comment section that a man should not, like, you come and tell your wife, this baby you just had now, I want you to breastfeed this child for a year and 5 months. So I was reading
a man will come and tell
the wife, yes, I want you to breastfeed this child for a year and 5 months. Do you think is a man or a woman that, you know, should know, like, be in charge of that aspect? How long?
Is it a man or the woman that should decide how to?
Yes, or how long, or how she wants to do the breastfeeding?
When the person that the source is coming out from is not capable of carrying the milk is coming out from is not capable of carrying the assignments to that period, I don't see the reason of the man putting pressure, pressurizing for such a
long
time,
a year and 5 months, 2 years, 2 years.
Feeding. Because you, the man, you don't produce milk. Had it be you produce, you are producing, then you people will combine. You guys will combine it. The woman we do have, you do have.
Yeah.
But as far as it is only the woman. You have to shade down, man.
You have to calm down.
You have to be calming down. You understand? When you bring up the discussion and the woman is not in agreement, if the person is not in agreement, you have to let her be, okay? And make sure something to feed the baby will be there.
Yeah.
If natural milk is not there, we'll get the one from
supermarkets.
Yeah.
Now he's so interested. He said that he's going to go up to the supermarket and pack all the milk and come and be feeding his baby. Because I know that when my other sister gave birth, guys, she suffered during the that first stage, first few weeks of trying to breastfeed her baby. My sister will be crying. Sometimes she will be shivering. Like, in my head, I'll be thinking, Jesus Christ. Do you know what we did? The husband rushed to the supermarket immediately and ordered milk. And their daughter started drinking milk. After a few days, my sister got her step, and she now, on her own, she now started breastfeeding. So I've not experienced it, but I've seen some people around me that hey, it's always a big deal for them. So me, when I was watching that video, I'm like, okay, this is maybe what I'm going to face. You know, women, we face a lot of things. So I started asking her. In the process of asking her, I said, let me pick camera and let us do our own breastfeeding topic. So when now, if anything happens, like if that baby is like understand. So if the baby now like
You need to tell my
so if that baby is like the father, you understand, hey, all decided, if they now decide that me, I will not be sleeping and I cannot cope again, so let me now ask the father.
Maybe be careful.
Let me now ask the father. And he now said, no, we'll go and order milk, it's okay. Oh. So me and Nana will not come and do our own. But one thing I love about them is the communication.
The communication and the ability to become.
Yes, I love that.
That is very important.
Yeah, because arguments can come, misunderstanding can come in marriage, but the ability to sit down, the way they sat down and talked about it was like everything. Don't just kill yourself because other people are doing one particular thing. You understand? Just find what works for you and just do it.
Yeah, exactly. What works for you? That's the solution. What works for you?
Yeah.
Find it and do it.
Yeah.
Don't allow anybody or any person to be in pain. Whatever that works for you perfectly. As far as you are not offending anyone, do it. Do it. You don't offend someone, you don't offend God. Anything that works for you, do it.
Just like some people will tell you that if you're a woman and you do cesarean section, like you want to give birth, you go through operation, you're not a real woman. Understand? And some women are dying. That's what makes you a real woman, is when you give birth as a Hebrew woman. One thing we want you to know this night is just do what works for you. I think that is it. That Mr. A is doing.
Do what works for you. As far as you don't offend God and you don't offend man, do what works for you.
Everybody must not do 6 months breastfeeding, and everybody must not give birth as Hebrew women. Anything that you are okay, just do it. Don't go and kill yourself that you are a Hebrew woman. It's our prayer that you give birth like that. But if the doctor tells you don't do it like this, there will be complication. Don't go and be doing that. In our family, we don't do cesarean section. Some people used to say that their mother would tell them, or their mother-in-law, that in this family they have never done cesarean section. The woman will now go and be pushing when the doctor say you cannot push.
Many men have gave up on such, why they are trying to push
Hebrew
to
woman.
deliver natural.
Just
it became another story.
Whew, guys, we are ending this video now. This is our own
breast saga.
The first video I watched was breast saga. I'm not saying, me and Nana, we are just discussing. I said, let me carry my camera and put my own. So when I will not be breastfeeding, I will come and watch this video and I will just be laughing. So we hope you enjoyed this video. We are Ibuti couple living in Italy. In case if today is the first day you are coming across our video, please don't forget to subscribe, share this video, and we'll see you in our next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Nice. Bye bye.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye.